So a little bit more about my plans to go back to the land and meet all my basic needs. You know, how hard is that to do directly? I guess it's just worth finding out. And I feel like stuck in this system that keeps rolling on and you can't get off. But I'm going to get off the merry-go-round, the roller coaster. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to let people know because I'm intriguing some people and it's taking a lot of time, so patience is required from my side of things and from viewers and supporters, followers, fans. I'm not isolating myself. It's just that I have to be focused on what I'm going to be doing at that particular place. And somebody reminded me that it's putting roots down. And there are some peoples in the world, the traditional people that stay where they're from. Some of them don't even leave there. And they're tied to ancient roots. Long, deep, old roots, memories of them and their people being there all the time. I don't have that. I don't have that at all. But then I also think in terms of past lives. But in any case, I want to be there somewhere, and I'll be open to visitors, and the whole thing will be documented. So I just basically said 3 things there. The action of what I'm doing as the center, the action of it being recorded, kind of like this video, where it's ideas and thoughts open for discussion, so that people can watch it anytime thereafter. They could even watch it live. I'd rather do a live stream broadcast, globally available. Yeah? What do you want? Your bicycle? I don't know where it is. I've been sitting here since you showed it to me. I don't know where your bicycle is. Maybe you put it somewhere. So that's the thing. Like, you got to keep track of your stuff. My system of order and organization is to put everything back where it's supposed to be after it's used, or each time it would get used. That's so you can find it. People who don't do that create a mess. They create sloppy existence. They create randomness. And I mean, people can say that that's great. You know, I forgot where I left myself. I got drunk and I fell asleep somewhere strange. And you still wake up with yourself. So what? That's not anything to brag about. I want everything, like if I use a hammer, the hammer is back where it is for the next time. It saves time. It just makes sense. It's logical. It's professional. Whatever you want to call it. Practical. Common sense. Common sense. We got to get back to common sense. Now, the third thing I was talking about is visitors. So people that are part of the live experience, the theatrical performance. It's theater. They can come there and I'll be the host, and they can be a guest, or if we agree to it and I might need the help, they can be a guest host for other guests that are there. If there's more than one or two in addition to myself. So while I'm interviewing the people, they could be someone that you've heard of or just somebody real and small. Small people can apply, can inquire about this. I'm not a respecter of, titles and high class and all that. That just is added on later. I don't receive somebody just because of that. But I want the most humble person that is not looking to make a name for themselves or not looking to be noticed. And I just want to notice them if they're going to be following the rules that I am in my place, my space for basic needs. If they want to experience what it's like to meet their basic needs with me, then that's great. You don't have to be anybody. You don't have to be famous. That's the interview. I'm going to interview you, what you feel. I'd rather have the people that aren't looking for fame. But I'm just telling you ahead of time, I'm going to do a mixture because I have to be available to the Earth's diversity. And people who are like that are more likely to get involved with me because that's the vibration that I put out. In some ways, I want to say the more the merrier, but we have to be able to meet our needs. So if 1 million people were to come to me too quickly, I'm obviously not going to have a big enough garden that's functional or growing. It's not going to be there until later. So we have to plan ahead. Maybe in the beginning, you could imagine I could support a few dozen, maybe 100 people, as long as everybody is helping out. It's called pulling your own weight. And everyone that's ever watched me on YouTube, if you ever had a deep connection with me of wisdom and awareness, and if I helped awaken you and helped encourage you, then you must make a time to visit. I will even call it a pilgrimage. Maybe some of you don't belong to a religion, any one of the previous religions. Well, I have a religion with no name. So don't put a name on it. Don't call it anything, but that's what the religion is. And you have a chance to do a pilgrimage just by coming to this place. It's a very special place. So I will be inviting you. I'll be doing the live stream. It's a constant invitation. People will know where it is. And if you can get in through the gate, it's a little bit tricky, but if I can do it, maybe you can do it. It's going to be somewhere in this vision of a planet that we have. By the way, I want to leave you with this one thought, just to throw you a little curveball, just to show you that I'm thinking on all different levels at the same time. Everything is integral. Everything is holistic. Everything is leading to the expanding truth. Speaking of expanding Earth, look at those lines. You see that? All that stuff there? I meditate on this and I stay awake all night. But here is the vision I want to give you. Here's the new model of things. And it's a question to you. Can you imagine the solar system with the moon at the center of the Earth-Moon relationship? I want you to see if you can imagine the Earth orbiting the moon instead of the way we look at it, or the way that it's been, how we've been taught. I'm asking you if that's plausible. I'm asking you if you can do that. I'm not asking you if that's the way things are, because we have no idea how things are. That we have no way to prove it. I mean, I shouldn't say we have no idea. We have some idea, some inkling of an idea of the shape of the universe and what the center is. But I'm asking you, can you imagine, can you see it in your mind's eye, the moon at the center and the earth actually is the one that's going around the moon each month? Thanks for listening, everybody, and I look forward to your comments, or I look forward to meeting you eventually as you are invited to the sanctuary. Please learn what the rules are, keep in touch, and we will have a better, gratifying meeting and experience as a result. Amen to that.